safety briefing. You are requested to check in with.
Just gonna put this thing down.
The room is ready. Our room attendant is Jason. I'll show you all the ins and outs in a little bit. Our king size bed. Bree and Logan's bed. And there's our veranda. And we have all the fun stuff here waiting for us. Concierge Class, Celebrity Apex, our names. And we're gonna go over and check out this infinite veranda, which is something we've never had before. And we're gonna do the, nope, you have to hold that. You don't have to hold the blind, but you do have to hold the, and leave it down. We don't care about heat in here, or we can shut the bifold doors. It's very quiet. We lucked out. We didn't get a squeaky one. Woohoo! And we do not mind hearing the port stuff, because that means we're getting ready for a fun sail all the way till it goes down flush. Nice. Nice. And it hits me, I'm 5'6", and it hits me about a little bit under, hate to say it, but my boobs. And I'm a 5'6" tall girl. And my husband is 6'3". Come here, babe. Let me see where it hits you, Ryan. Let me see where it hits you. And we'll move the chairs out of the way so we can, like, let me see where it hits you. He's 6'3". And right what? Right where you spilt the water on, or touched the, right before his belly button. And that's where you got some water on him, leaning on a below deck. And there's some interesting activity. But, oh, look at that beautiful bird over there on the building. We're not far from the airport as well. This is Port Everglades. And this is actually our first time going out of Port Everglades. We've been out of Miami a few times, Jacksonville, New Orleans, a little bit everywhere, just not here. And this is in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And this is our first infinite veranda. There are the bifold doors that we can shut. And I believe if we shut these, the air will stay on in the rest of the cabin. The room feels nice. Feels semi-spacious because the extra 42 or 43 square feet.
I'll show you this, watch.
And then my husband's gonna shut the bifold doors and separate the two. No, okay. And then stay in there, Logan, and no, the other end, babe. And
Can you see me?
I see the opaque, I see your shape through the opaque bifold doors, but it feels, you know, spacious. We were in Symphony of the Seas last, Royal Caribbean, and just had a regular veranda room. It had a, you know, normal veranda, and it felt lovely, but that has quite a gap between the bifold doors, so heat and air will exchange between the two a lot. So I'm not that picky. I'd almost rather the window be down and be hot than I could care about the air, because if I want to shut the window and have air, I can have it. But this is a quad room. It sleeps 4. My son and daughter-in-law will be over there on the trundle and couch. My husband and I will be in the king-size bed. I've heard it's excellent. I do not know, because I've not been on Celebrity before. But RCL was great, so if this is supposedly better than that, I'll be happy. Closet doors here, here, and here. And these compartments open up as well for more storage. My daughter-in-law is in the restroom, and then there's a magnet on the door that says deep sleep, and the room attendant will get the drift. Beautiful full-size TV. I would say probably 55 inches, no more, if not less. Probably about 50 or 55 is what I see. And by the way, when you measure a TV, it's measured diagonally. I just found that out a few years ago. I was kind of like mind blown. You do have a mirror here. You can turn it off and on. The button is located right here on the pretty much electricity box. You have one 120, two 110, and 2 USB. So the light is right there. The shut off, on and off. And then this is a recess desk. You can go in or out, whichever you want.
Don't drink tap water.
Okay. And then on the nightstands, I'm sure you've seen this a million times, you have the small nightstand that has the USBs and the normal 110. Also, there's a USB on the phone, which I thought the phone normally was on the other side of the bed, which would help with the USB for the other person. That's the small nightstand. Over here is a little bit larger of a nightstand, which really kind of doesn't make sense being that it's the one bump in the closet. And usually the phone's over here in most videos I've seen. And then you can use the USB from that, but either way. And since I'm here, I'll go ahead and show you the closet. We have 2 more plush robes than a normal infinite veranda cabin. We have 2 umbrellas, one long or bigger, one smaller. We have a shoe shine thing because we can get a free shoe shine if we're interested. And we have a laundry bag as well, hidden under there. And we should have a small safe and I believe a small pair of binoculars right there. Okay, and we'll go ahead as soon as we get all our luggage. We have 3 small drawers and another full-size mirror here that you could stand over here and do your little twirl if you wanted. But again, you do have another full-size mirror right there, and you could push in the recessed desk and check yourself out all lit up. We have, yes, babe. It's a mini bar. That does cost extra money. No, and I'll show you the cost that you incur if you do the mini bar. It should be located right up here.
Oh, they got 2 beers, 2 bottles of wine.
Okay. Hold on. Let's see if there is a price list. There usually is for the mini bar.
What about this stuff?
Unless you are a suite guest in the retreat, and sometimes it's included in a premium drink package, but usually the drinks in the mini bar are an added expense.
What about this?
And usually the water like this is an added expense, but usually the ones in the tin or aluminum cans of water are usually included. Let's see. We have a spa book. We have another Whole New Way to Shop, Celebrity Apex book. And that's just back there. We have this lamp that you cannot even move back like I would normally have done. And then you just turn it on by pushing that light. These are the drawers that come that my son-in-law and daughter-in-law will be able to use. Right here, all 3. You have this that can convert as more storage or an ottoman, one or the other. A lot of people accidentally leave stuff in it. So I'm not sure how much we'll put stuff in it for storage because I'm a little psycho about it. But then again, I check things like crazy before I leave. This is the mini bar or fridge. You can have them take the stuff out if you would like, or leave this stuff in. Comes with some Tito's, some soda, some beer, some little wines, which is weird because I have a few little wines like that I brought on board. And what's this? Oh, little treats like Kind bars. I think they normally have like Pringles, but I don't see any of those, but I do see some sea salt kettle brand chips. And usually this does come at a fee, and I believe it's probably in here somewhere. This is an extended breakfast or room service menu because we are concierge, which is not a suite, but it is an extended menu for concierge and aqua class. I do believe we still have to pay the $9.95 or $9.99 surcharge per room, not per order or per person. So it is definitely extended, I can already tell you that. It's not just the basic continental. Continental breakfast is still free for anyone in any of the cabins, but a more extended room service menu is for concierge, aqua class, and of course the people who are in the suites. Now this area is pretty cool. It is our first infinite veranda ever, so it's going to be very interesting. We are veranda lovers. We love to sit out constantly, so this is new to us. Will I like it? Not sure yet, but we'll definitely let you know. And again, shutting these bifold doors is supposed to keep your air on, but again, there's seepage all throughout the center, and I believe the top and on the sides.
You have a door blocking you, mother.
And then my son, but allegedly, I believe that you can't. Ryan, does it say anything about the air staying on if the bifold doors are shut over there on the side? Will you look on the side, babe, and tell me? Because I've heard it get... It doesn't? Okay. I've heard it does get quite humid in here because when you have the window down, moisture and stuff builds up on the TV and some like laptop and other things. But I mean, again, if you like it down, then you'll put up with that. If you don't, you just put it up. No big deal. We'd rather have it down, and I'd rather have it humid. If I want it, you know, if I want some air, I can hook myself up with some air. Oh, look, the door's closing on its own. It's a ghost. It's a phantom cabin. I'm okay with that as long as it's a friendly ghost. Just kidding. I mean, not, but... And that is Starlink internet. And with Concierge, I thought I could go to the concierge person and have them hook me up for internet once I boarded. But no, they tell me to do it on my phone, maybe my TV, or go to the Wi-Fi person and have them do it. This is more storage here. Also, if you want to switch any credit card or anything that has to do with money, you still have to go to guest relations, even if you are a concierge guest. So don't think because you're a concierge guest, everything can be done with the captain's club or concierge person. Because the things that we wanted to ask questions about, they could not even help us with. But they did give us info of where to find help for that. Bathrooms aboard are spacious for regular bathrooms, but not like, you know, grand suite or royal suite or iconic suite or edge villa or anything like that. The mirror, I believe, in all the rooms, except there are certain rooms that do not provide. Oh, I know. I believe some of the suites are not actually a heated mirror, which means they will fog up because they're the ones that open up, usually the suites and above, to look out their balcony. Ours, of course, is put. It's not moving. And I believe it is heated. I've heard a lot of people say that they're heated so much that I don't feel any heat, though, whatsoever. A lot of people say it's so hot, if I do makeup, it's, you know, coming off, it doesn't feel heated at all. I could be wrong. It might not. It might fog up, but that is what I heard from previous videos. Again, I'm 5'6", and I feel like there is plenty of room in the bathroom. There is a drawer here a lot of people don't realize. And usually you can find extra toiletries, like toilet paper, hairdryer, things like that within it. Maybe extra Kleenex, but there is none in it. Trash can, wastebasket right there. Towels, hairdryer is there. Company Bigelow products come with concierge, such as soap, shampoo, conditioner, and body lotion. Don't mistake this for soap, because it'll take a while to come off your body. A full sink, which we've already used. And what are these? Little makeup towelettes? Yes, just little biodegradable towelettes. Washcloths. Kleenex there. And of course these are all lit, so they can protect in rough sailings or whatever, which I hope we do not have. We have a beautiful photo right there, which, you know, something to look at beside your phone when you're on the toilet. A beautiful, nice size shower. Of course, a shaving ledge or whatever you want to use that ledge for. And we do have an adjustable shower head, and that does come with concierge rather than a fixed shower head. But not to be mistaken with the Aqua Class or the suites, because I do believe they have rain shower and a wand and all that good stuff. We do not have a clothesline here, but you do have hooks inside, hooks here as well. And you can, you know, figure out other ways to dry clothes or swimsuits or what have you. But yeah, nice aesthetic, very nice, feels very clean, which is also a plus. Nobody wants dirty. Nobody wants to think of people being in it before them. And again, remember that strong magnet that opens and shuts. I'll let you listen to it yourself. It's not that big a deal, but some people have a big deal about it. I'm not that picky. I'm picky with some things, but not that. Then again, if I'm hearing it all night long and it's keeping me up, I might become quite picky, but not necessarily pickier than others. You have a little peephole to make sure you're safe. and opening your door. Deep sleep, stick that magnet in either side. Outside your door, it's magnetic. And this is the room. You can adjust any of the lighting, the blinds, and the veranda from here. Also, your app on your phone and over at the veranda itself. I'll get you a little closer to that. That's my son and daughter-in-law over there. And this beautiful piece of coral that I think you can pick up. Sort of seems like a safety hazard for some folks, but I'm glad you could pick it up if you wanted it. Okay, I finally got away from the fam for 5 seconds. I am on deck 12, room 194, Concierge Class, infinite veranda room. And I don't know why that's sitting there. Let me move that. There's a table, 2 chairs that are okay, comfortable. Space feels good. It doesn't feel too boxed in like I thought it might. And then of course we have blinds on this side. You push the button once up or down, it'll go on its own. As far as the infinite veranda window, you do have to hold that down. It takes no more than like 30 seconds or so. Sometimes squeaks, sometimes doesn't, depends on your room. And this is for the light in here in the evening or not. So we'll go ahead and push the door down. Mine's fairly quiet, I looked out. And we are at the port still, as you can tell. We have the Odyssey of the Seas, RCL, right across from us. And this is Port Everglades in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Okay. And this is my view from here. And I cannot really see anybody next to me unless they're hanging their head out. I do have this on the 12th floor I'm on. You have this for extra shade, you know, from the sun beating down, which is a positive. Over there, I see the magic carpet. I booked a room away from it so it would not really obstruct or impede my view. And then there's a little outcropping area here. I didn't want it, so again, I picked my room. And then, yes, there's a little bit of a tent down here, but it's not major. They do need to clean the room from the sea salt, but that's okay. Or the window, rather. But this is large. This section here feels kind of large. Larger than I thought it would. And does it feel like a balcony? So far. Doesn't feel, you know, that different yet. Now when we start sailing and we're by, you know, on the ocean more, and I'm not feeling maybe as much wind and so forth hitting me, maybe it'll feel different. But you know, as long as you know what you're getting in for, you know it's not a normal veranda, so you know that will help your expectations. I do see the Hard Rock Hotel. It's shaped like a guitar way over there. I'm blocking it, but you can't see it from here. I'll zoom in real quick. Way over there. That thing there. I'm trying to pick up my finger. Is the Hard Rock Hotel. It's pretty cool. It's way over there. Alright, that is, look over there. That's the Princess Cruise Line. There's the RCL. We're Celebrity, and we're next to a Holland America, but you can't see it right now. It's over to our, well, to my right. And then again, this is the area. A lot of people don't show you kind of this. And I know that's something I wanted to see. Some of the chairs and things here, for only being a year old, I am finding stains and things, especially sitting at the Martini Bar. I was kind of surprised within a year of the ship that I'd be seeing, a bit of stains and wear. But I have. And I'm a little disappointed in that for Celebrity. I'm not gonna lie. But this is a balcony feel-esque. It feels spacious. And I'll let you know more once we're sailing and really can see how much ocean breeze I can feel. But for now, it's fine. And then I will go ahead and put it back up, which again, you have to hold down to put up. No big deal. And then I'll go ahead and shut the blinds and let you see that like everybody else has done. That again, you can just push and it should go down. You can stop it here and there. And see, sea salt's on it, but at some point they'll probably clean it. And it goes a little slower when it's almost finished shutting. You'll know when it shuts. There you go. And then let's go ahead and push one time. And there goes the blind. And I will get back to show you more in another video from further away. But I am bumping my booty against the bifold doors. They are opaque, which is a little bit of a pain, meaning if they were shut, you really can't see anything but a few shapes, but you can't really see any ocean, just maybe blue. If it were clear, like the Edge class ship or the Edge itself, because this is the Edge class ship. Oops, I forgot my table was right there, but it stopped itself. And I will have to re-push it to finish because I had an obstacle in its way. Oops. Okay. Maybe because I had the obstacle in its way, it kind of got scared. So let's push it back up. Okay. Okay, it's thinking and it's... There, it goes back up. But I am going to push it back down real quick. When you push once, it stops. You push again, and it does what you need it to do. And it is blacked out. Now I'm going to turn on the light in here. And that is the light on in here. And some balconies actually don't have lights, like real veranda or balconies. So it's kind of cool that even this infinite veranda actually has a light. Especially if you're using it more as extra room in your cabin. Let me go ahead and turn that light off. I'm going to let me turn the light back on, push the button for the blinds to go up, push the light off. And it's not excessively loud. A lot of people say, oh, it's loud. Or, oh, it's loud, the window coming down. Come on now. It's a window coming down, just like at your house. It would squeak. It's not perfect. And if it bugs you, again, you don't have to put it down. And that's going up. It's pretty quick. And then we are back in the normal veranda. It's what, 42, 43 square feet in here. And it adds extra room onto my room, so I really like that, especially when we have 2 adult children, a daughter-in-law and son with us on this trip. So I'd rather have the extra room more than I would a necessarily outside veranda. See, I feel the wind great here, babe. Magic carpet right there. See quite a few ships out there. Feels really good too.